Christmas. Christmas is just such an exciting time, a period filled with so much joy in all our hearts. And not just because of the food and family, because of the fact that it's the beginning of the promises from Christ to us. And when we can celebrate Christmas in good health, it's such a divine blessing. Sickness is just terrible. And of course, sickness came into our lives as a consequence of the sin of Adam. It's just one of the curses that was placed on us when Adam sinned. But with Christ, it's gone. Isaiah 53:5 tells us that by his stripes, we are healed. And that should be the start position for you in facing a battle over any form of sickness whatsoever, that you are healed. Because the victory that we have in Christ Jesus is not something that is coming. It's something that you get upon submitting to Christ. Now, manifestations, that means for you to feel it, for you to see the victory when it comes to sickness especially, is a process that only God can guide you on. So when you hold on to the word of, I am healed, this sickness, I have beaten you, I am victorious, I am healed. And when you completely submit to that word and believe it, the peace that your heart is filled with is evidence that, yes, you and that word are one. And from that position of peace, you will just start to know what you are meant to do. Now, you see, we try to box God in how he should heal us, or how the healing must manifest, or the duration. You know, you need to clear your mind of all that. We can't tell God how he should do anything. He will do it because he has said he will. And in your going through the process of your healing, you need to just submit to God. I realized that sometimes after you have been filled with peace on that word, you just know, okay, it's time to go to a doctor, perhaps. And you go to that doctor believing that wisdom comes from God. And even that doctor, he's only able to diagnose, he's only able to prescribe, he's only able to treat you if God is guiding him. And God can use anybody. So it's not even whether the doctor believes, it's you that have said, yes, I am healed. And you go to the doctor and believing that God will guide his hands, God will guide his mind, God will guide his heart, and he will use wisdom in treating you. And you will receive your healing from God through that doctor, through that hospital. Sometimes I've noticed, just something as silly as athlete's foot, and I run, so I suffer from athlete's foot from time to time, and I was using the creams and it just didn't work, and it was really bothering me. And I just knew, okay, what am I to do? And coconut oil, I used it. I just knew, well, let me try this. From where, I don't know, nobody told me, I didn't check anything. I used it, and over a few days, everything was going. And I'm like, oh, is this really a healing remedy? I Google it and I say, yeah, it actually is a healing remedy. Coconut oil kills fungi. I'm like, oh, wow, where did that come from? That's wisdom from God. Likewise with anything stress related, I just have to sleep. Just give me some few minutes. If it's during the day, let me just sleep and get this headache off my head. Or if it's the fatigue at night, I sleep and I wake up and I just feel alive. Sleep is my number one remedy for anything stress related, anything whatsoever. And the world is telling us the same thing now. But God also heals divinely. So Christ in healing, he will speak the word. He told the nobleman, John, go, your son is healed. And the nobleman went and his son was healed. So there is still divine healing present today, and it's available for you. You can just speak this word of, I am healed by his stripes, And you would see that without you even doing anything, the word goes in and it heals, because it is the word. Christ said, your son is healed, and the boy was healed. It's the word of I am healed that does its work. So divine healing is still possible. I believe this with all my heart, and I have seen it work. So today, whatever it is that is holding you, whatever form of sickness, illness, physical, mental, whatever it is that is just holding you back in the form of sickness, I just speak the word that by the stripes of Christ, you are healed. And I just urge that you believe it. From the depth of your heart, say it to yourself, in your mind, speak it, because there's power in your words. Speak life into your body. And it must manifest. Enjoy your holidays.